Howdy guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am going to attempt to take you through all of my Zoeva brush collection basically today. This is a highly requested video. I've been putting it off for a while and I wanted to wait till after the Halloween period was finished. I have, I'd say, maybe like 4 or 5 of the collections and then a good few of the individual brushes as well. So I have the majority of them in this. I actually only literally just got this brush belt. It like doubles up as a brush belt or a brush roll. It is an official Zoeva one. I got this when I did an event with Matt O'Flaherty Chemists in Galway. I'd say it's a month ago now, when I hosted a masterclass there, because that's the only shop in Ireland actually selling Zoeva. So it's kind of at the top of Shop Street in Galway. So if you're anywhere in the west of Ireland, definitely go in and check them out there. But with the brushes, I'd say like 75% of them were sent to me, and then I bought a few of them myself. So this is going back though like 4 years ago. Yeah, when Zoeva really kind of jumped onto the scene in Ireland. And not in Ireland, on the internet, sorry. And they started sending me stuff, and then I fell in love with their brushes. And I haven't gotten anything off them, like apart from obviously that brush belt through Matt O'Flaherty's in ages, but I still continuously use them. Really big fan of the brand, and like I said, loads of people have asked. So I think I'm going to start off with the collections. There's a lot of the same brushes in the collections. They obviously look different. They might have different ferrules or different hair colours. So I'll only describe a brush once and then just let you know the number of each, each time it shows up in a different collection. I think I'm going to start off with the bamboo collection, because I have it here kind of separate, yeah, more or less, even though none of these are. But this is the container it came in. It's just like a little brush roll, or not brush roll, brush, what you call these things, caddy, whatever you call them. And this isn't them, but it did fit in this. I'm pretty sure it all fit in this, and these are some of my most used of them, but I think it's just because it lives on my desk. So I'm going to grab all of them up and find out the price and all that on the internet for you as well. Actually, do you know what? I kind of know how many brush sets I have because of the bags I have. So each brush set comes with one of these bags. And the one from the bamboo collection was this guy here. So it still came with this, and then you got your bag. I love these bags. They're so handy to have. They're just gorgeous makeup bags. So they're made really well. They have the Zoeva logo. They have a nice inlay. They all have the little colour love makeup. That's like their motto, I suppose. And like it's that faux leather. So I really, really like the feel of this. Now the brush set itself is €79, and you have 4 eye brushes and 4 face brushes. So the eye brushes, this is one of my most used brushes. This is very like the 239 from MAC. This is number 232, and it's called the Classic Shader. This is your like must-have, all-around purpose, perfect like shader brush. So I use it to pack colour on my lid, up here. It still is fluffier than the 239 by MAC though, so you can do a little bit of blending with it because it's not like ridiculously narrow at the side, and then it's a fine size for underneath. So this is one of my most used brushes, and I love the attention to detail that Zoeva do. It's one of the reasons I love them so much. So this has the word bamboo embossed on the ferrule, and it has the little Zoeva and a logo here. Like really their attention to detail is impeccable, and that's one of the reasons I'm so enamored by the brand. Very well made, and this is of course quite golden looking. Another one of my most used brushes is the Soft Definer 227. Actually these are all going to be my most used brushes because they're the ones I use myself all the time. So this is a little bit more like the 217 by MAC, isn't it? 217, is that the number? So it's a little bit more of a blending brush, but it's like kind of like if this one got a little bit fluffier and a little bit narrow like this way around. So it's like kind of in between this and the 217 by MAC, but again it's just a really lovely brush. Fits really well into the crease. It's one that I would use for like concealer and cream products and stuff as well, and I use this kind of size brush for contouring my nose, so I really, really love that. This is a lovely brush. This is the concealer buffer brush, and it's number 142. It's just like a densely packed kind of short, stocky, kind of like a kabuki, like a little mini kabuki brush, but on a long handle. And this is brilliant for concealer or more or less any cream products. So it's really good for working around the eye. I use this on the nose as well, and just generally around the face. And then I also have the 317 wing liner brush. So this is basically your must-have angled brush. So you can use this for eyebrows or for, you know, you get that perfect length, or you can use it for eyeliner as well. I tend to use these more for eyebrows, or actually even for around the lips to really clean up like the shape around the outside, but this is fab. In regards to the hair, it's a vegan brush set, so they're all synthetic brushes. You wouldn't guess that from using them. They really do feel like real hair in that it has that superior like softness and just like high quality feel to it. It doesn't feel like those, I don't know, like plastically Teflon or whatever you call it, fibers. It's really good. Anyhow, I love this as well. This is the Face Paint Brush 109, and this is made for contouring. So, I mean, you can use it to apply any kind of face products, but really it has that contour shape to it because it is flat, and then you could use it for blush as well on its side. But this is a brilliant one for any pro to have, anyone really, but like I love this. This seems to have a shorter handle. Yeah, the face brushes have a shorter handle, not all of them, so that's actually kind of random for whatever reason. But anyhow, this is another great brush. This is the Defined Brush 103. This I use for foundation, and I love it. It just has that flat, it's a flat top kabuki essentially, and so unbelievably soft, doesn't leave any streaks on the face. I use this for foundation application for both cream and liquid, and I love it. And you're nice and quick working with it, and like I said, it gives a really nice application, doesn't leave any marks. It's absolutely amazing. Then we also have the Cream Cheek 128, sorry, and this is just for cheeks. Applies powder, blush and bronzer. I'm not sure why it's called the Cream Cheek, but this I assume you can use it with cream products. This, I just don't use it as much, just in general I don't use these ones as much, but what I would use this for is to apply my powder foundation. That's what I tend to use these for, rather than around the cheeks. Because this brush is what I use mostly on my cheeks. It is the Highlight 105. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll see I use this all the time. It's just a very slightly domed face brush, or like, yeah, face brush. It is called, it just says here it applies highlighter and powder. I use this all the time for my powder application, like all over powder application. I don't like big brushes so much for my face, more so for the body, and I don't really use anything on my body, but I'm obsessed with this brush. If there was one brush I couldn't live without in this whole thing, it would be this, just because it is my most used brush. So the 105 Highlight, I love this. I use this for contour because it is tapered. I use it for highlight, I use it for blush, I use it for applying my powder foundation or my like setting powder. I love this brush. So that's the Bamboo collection, and such a lovely collection, and it's their vegan brush set, so 8 pieces for face and eyes. Really nice one for €79. And okay, let's move on to